guys, this is my first video. I hope you like it. I am Zinnick, and from Zinnick Life, I am gonna post comics and just a variety of videos. I'm gonna do mini-series and everything. So hey guys, Zinnick here. Today we are gonna be doing RAM testing with Rob. Yeah, you can't really see Rob. He's there.
Hi.
Yeah. So he's gonna be showing us how we are gonna be testing RAM.
Do you want me to tell them a little bit about RAM?
Yep.
Okay. Well, what we have here are 72-pin SIMs, and these are used in different types of computers. And I've been repairing computers for over 20 years. There's a guy by the name of Steve Jobs, you may know, and I've been selling Next computers. It was Steve Jobs' other company between his stints at Apple, and they only made about 50,000 of them. And so what Zane's been helping me with is testing all this old RAM. Next computers use two styles of RAM, 72-pin SIMs and 30-pin SIMs.
Yeah.
So, Zane, you know the difference between a 30-pin SIM and a 72-pin SIM?
They have different megabytes and they can travel in different nanoseconds. Basically, they have different sizes. They look different. Some have different colors and stuff.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what Zane's describing here, a 30-pin SIM, you run in sets of 4, so you have to have 4 matching SIMs in order for them to work. And then they went to the 72-pin SIM standard, which allowed for more megabits. So today's RAM is actually larger than the hard drives that we used back in the late 80s and early 90s. And I still, believe it or not, sell Next computers to this day. So, the maximum RAM you could have on a Next computer, believe it or not, was 128 megs of RAM. So, these days, you'll have computers that, we're talking about gigabytes of RAM. In fact, I just sold a bunch of 4 gigabyte RAM sticks that were actually the size of the hard drives we used to have.
Were they today or what?
Yeah, I sold quite a few on eBay. So,
Like today?
my eBay store is called Computer Powwow. And my website, we actually had one of the very first web stores that's still going strong. It's called blackholeinc.com.
Go check it out, guys.
Yeah,
Also
go check it
subscribe.
out. So, and I've also got a YouTube channel as well, my Rob Blesson YouTube channel.
Shout out.
So, Zane's starting up here, and he's been helping me test all this RAM. And so I've collected bags of RAM for 20-some years. And so it's nice to kind of go through, and we're sorting them and pairing them up in either 2 or 4. And he's doing pretty good. So I'm kind of teaching him the ropes here. And our goal is to have a Next Cube running in the year 2088, because that would be the 100-year anniversary. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 8 meg, 16 meg, and 32 meg SIMs. And they're called fast page mode. You have EDO. Like Zane was saying, you have different nanoseconds, which are different speeds of RAM. And so what you have to do is you match the RAM to your computer in order for it to work. And RAM can be thought of like a desk. Like the more desk space you have would be like the more RAM you have, so the more stuff you can do
Like
on
this.
it.
I
Like
only
you can
have
draw
I only have a
cartoons.
small bit of desk space to draw a character and the villain.
That's right. So that would be a small amount of RAM. But if you wanted to make a 3D animated movie or say a YouTube video, it's better to have more
Just like
RAM.
this one.
Now your hard drive is kind of like your filing cabinet. So the larger the hard drive, it's like having a whole row of filing cabinets. In fact, now hard drives are so extensive you can store entire libraries on one hard drive. Where back in the day we could just store a couple bookshelves. But Next was far ahead of everybody else. In fact, one of my customers, Tim Berners-Lee, wrote the first website and the HTTP standard, and one of my computers was featured for the opening ceremony of the London Olympics in 2012. I've also repaired the computers that control the optics for the Hubble Space Telescope, and I've done lots of consulting work for Apple as well. So this is kind of fun to be able to show Zane how this stuff works. Now, do you want to try one, Zane? And show him how the black box works?
Yeah, totally.
So I picked up these black box testers on eBay, Surplus, and it's kind of fun. Zane's actually becoming a real whiz at it. So do you want to show him how to put in a new chip and test it?
Yeah.
Let me take this one out. And then you pick any chip. And we'll be able to verify.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to close my eyes, if you can see now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to feel all these and pick one.
And you're sure we're recording now.
Yeah.
Carmel's going to help too, our cat.
You can't really see him, but I'll feature him in other videos. I love him.
Okay, so Zane, how do you put those in? Remember the teeth towards you?
Yeah.
And the notch, you've got it right, it looks like. Then it should just clip into place. You never have to force anything on a computer. If it doesn't go well that way, just turn it around 180 degrees. Remember, this little notch always goes there. Okay, you ready? Go ahead and make sure. And then you just be very careful.
Yep.
And then it snaps in place. Okay.
So
now, what do you do?
Wait, let me just see.
We want to.
You guys can see. Nope, you can't. So, oh God, you guys can't see. Dang it. Okay, you can
Here,
kind of see if I
look.
turn. Oh God, guys, the camera.
Is it still going? Yeah. You got it paused. It hasn't recorded anything.
Nope, it's still recording. It's recording.
It's. Are you sure? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I see the pause button over there, but now you've messed up our. There,
really?
There. Yeah. There we go. I got it.
Yeah, I'm editing that part out. Guys.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, you're. Of course. You have to press ID. 3.3.
And what's that do?
It's gonna check the whole standard. It's gonna test everything in the device.
Yeah. So what it does is it shows how many chips are on there, the speed in nanosecond, and in this case, it says 2 meg 32 EDO. So we know from experience that we probably want to redo this one. So we'll go back to ID. We're going to test it as 5 volt. Then it'll run through its paces. There, it found it right away. 2 meg 32, 70 nanosecond. Great. So now it's going to sit there and check it for a while, and then we'll be able to run the test, which is good. So to run through a series of tests to make sure that the RAM chip is good. Great. So we've got a 2 meg by 32, 70 nanoseconds, which is 2 megabits of RAM. Then we'll hit test. And then it runs through a series of tests. So it walks up and down the chip. All the different chips and all the connections to make sure that it's good. And this way, when I'm sending them out to my customers, they can be Zane verified 100%. He's my quality control guy.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a couple of these a day, and it's a fun after-school project, and he's going to be a whiz. This is only his second day in. And as we see, passed, which is kind of neat. So thank you, Zane, for your help. And I think that's going to be a good video. What do you think? Should we pause it? You have something to say?
Yeah, we're just going to pause the video, guys.
Okay.
And we'll
you want
be
me to
right
pause?
back.
Want me to pause the video?
Yeah. And we'll be right back when we know what what to do next. Okay, guys, so I hope you really liked my first video. It was 10 minutes long. Well, it's my longest video because it's my first. But I really hope you like the rest of this channel. I'm going to be posting more videos, mostly like with bike rides, with my trampoline, with my cat, a lot of stuff. A lot of friends will be here too. And I really hope you like this channel. And basically, please like and subscribe. Also check out my main channel, ZNNKCOHEN. And there is a cat face. Like a cat face with like a pink bow, and it's going like that, like smiling. But I really hope you like this video. See you all later. Bye!